Good evening, Owls family. Hoot, hoot. How is everyone doing? Welcome in, Xander. How are you doing? Hoot, hoot. Yeah, I know. We got peanut butter. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. My crooked little homestead. Welcome into chat, darling. I'm sorry you're feeling so bad. Now, I'll tell you what will help with the running to the outhouse. If you've got any plantain leaves growing around you, make you a tea. Now, it's not going to be great, but it will stop that. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Gardening and Rayford. Welcome in, Perlio. How are you doing? Hoot, hoot. Ooh, senna seeds. Nice. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Christy. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hoot, hoot. Hello, Seahorse Dreams. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Gigi Deb. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Yep, Junior decided to join us again. Yep, Junior has plenty of peanut butter. Good evening, Debbie Thomas. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Now, if y'all hear weird buzzing noise in the background, it's the hummingbirds. They're coming getting their last fill ups. Everybody saying hi, Junior. Good evening, Dee. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Yep, I had to get all Junior all cleaned up, gussied up so he could be in live stream. Oh man, let me tell you. Now we've been out of bread for a while, but he loves a peanut butter and honey sandwich. Yeah, he is a little peanut butter monster. Nancy said, looking good, looking good. Oh, he's a smiling now. How is everyone doing? Um, for all those further south of us, y'all get prepared. We got a feral hurricane coming up on us. I'm hoping we get some rain out of it. I haven't been able to do anything with the fire pit because we've been in a burn ban for I don't know how long now. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good, but he can't have well, he could have the decaf instant coffee. Good evening, A. Perry. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you. She said she loves that smile. Yeah, he's been looking forward to being on tonight. Good evening, Gloria. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How have you been doing, darling? The diarrhea and the vomiting? Plantain leaves. Plantain leaves. Not the big green like banana, but the plant that grows out in your yard. That will stop the diarrhea and the throwing up. Good evening, Amber. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Oh, thank you. We're looking good. Good evening, Susie Ann. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. It's not so bad right now. It's a tropical storm, but they think it could get to 2 or 3. But I'm telling you, they better get prepared. It's named after Farrell. So we got a feral hurricane heading in. Good evening, Debbie Hall. Hoot, hoot. Welcome into chat. Good evening, Charita. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. But yeah, make you a tea of the plantain now. Add some honey, cause I'm telling you, I drank it when I had that stomach flu or whatever that ungodly stuff was. And yeah, it stopped it. It stopped it fast. Good evening, Mike. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. No feral fault this time. But yep, it's a feral hurricane coming on shore. They're saying it might be possibility of a 2. If it builds faster, it could be a 3. But I'm looking at a 1 or a 2 from what I was looking at on the radar. So, yeah, Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee, we got to get ready. It's a coming. Good evening, Monica. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? If I missed anybody, let me know. But yeah, they're saying it could hit, and this is bad, hit land about 1 a.m. in the morning, Friday morning. Hey, I'm hoping we get some of that rain. Sorry, y'all, the sun's coming down. I was going to put a mini blind up over there, but the sun has switched. Yeah, it's supposed to. Now, you might get some of the outer bands because it's scooting up along just east of Texas. But they're saying should be landfall in Louisiana. Good evening, Rudy. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, they said if it hits when the tide is high, y'all could see at least a 10-foot storm surge and lots of rain. But it's supposed to run the Mississippi River all the way up. So who knows? There's a possibility it's not gonna be nowhere near as strong, but it's gonna follow the same path as Katrina did. You know, the hurricane that they won't talk about. But yeah, it's not gonna be nothing horrible. There's a chance of flash flooding and the normal stuff, and possibility of some tornadoes, which is a given with the hurricane coming on. But it's not going to be like Katrina was. Oh, Lord, that's horrible. That is horrible. And now I'm back. Yeah, Katrina held all the way up to a category 1, all the way up to Tennessee where I was living. Man, I'm telling you, green gumballs on a tin roof sounded like boulders. But yeah, so everyone stay safe and sound. Make sure you get everything that you possibly need charged up. Be prepared. Make sure you got batteries for your flashlights and everything. You should already have them. Uh, yeah, we went. That was a wild escapade on Saturday and had a blast. Oh no, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yes, I have been having fun making the jam. Now, if you want your sticker, we like our jam a little soft. We don't like it, solid. Keep an eye on it. Keep testing it. So, Yep, I'm so sorry to hear that, Alexander. Now, listen, uh, I had to close mine because I didn't have the funds to pay for it. But Kofi, you can have a shop on their site, and I think it was, what was it, $6 or $7 a month, and they don't charge you for selling things. You just pay that bottom price of $7. List what you have to sell. Yes, ball canning came out several years or so, oh, 34, maybe a little more, years ago with a self-contained, I mean, it comes in pieces and everything. Jam or jelly cooker. You just follow the directions. You don't have to stir. You don't have to do any of that. You put your pectin in first, then your fruit or whatever, your jam or jelly, whichever, and let it cook for a little bit. Then it beeps at you to let you know when to put the sugar in. You don't have to do nothing. It has a stir paddle. It's better than a rice maker. Destruction, not instruction. You okay? Maybe don't you worry about the cars going up the road, Lord. Oh, it's a loud coming in. But yeah, let me tell you now, it does. You're supposed to make small batches in it. But yeah, I do feral canning, and well, I done big batches in it. They turned out fine. They did end up setting. Y'all hold on just a minute. Okay, I'm back. He forgot it was Owl's time. He's all upset now, but I'm fine with it. He brought a pump, a foot pump. Hello, the Dirt Princess. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Hope I didn't miss anybody else. And I don't know where he's going now. But yeah, he brought me a foot pump so I could air up my Gorilla Cart tires and a box of something else. No telling. But yeah, the jam maker is wonderful. Yeah, he's done left. Lyle is fast. He drops in. He was apologizing after. I said, quit apologizing. You ain't bothered nothing. You ain't bothered nothing. Let me adjust the camera. There we go. There you go. But I don't know what all he brought. I know he brought a bicycle foot pump so I can use it. Did I miss anybody? I know I said hey to the Dirt Princess. It's fun. It's fun now. When you do a little bit bigger batches like I do, be careful. Don't do, too great big massive of a batch. I kind of pushed it a little bit, but yeah, just watch your cook time. And if you need to adjust the cooking time, do it while it's cooking. Don't wait till it's done cooking because you're going to have to wait until it completely cools down. But yeah, now I'm going to tell you that jam and jelly maker's not cheap. I was blessed. It was a gift to me several years ago, and I've just been waiting on idle, waiting to get to use it. And Dirt Princess says, hello, Junior. I've been waiting to get to use it. I finally got to use it. I'm impressed. You don't have to stir it. The paddle spins around. And I thought the mango jam wasn't going to set. Oh, it's set. I didn't think that evil apple pie jam. I didn't think it was going to set. It done good. Now like I said, now if you want like a thicker set, you might want to do pectin or cook it a little longer. But yeah, we're not big on hard set jam. Yes, you lucked up because they're like $100, I think, something like that. But you can get them on Walmart or Amazon. Just price shop, y'all. Just price shop. Christy says, hey. But yeah, it was gifted to me. This will tell you how long ago I was doing volunteer work. I'm still doing volunteer work at the Botanic Garden. And one of the ladies that came in, her husband had got it, but he likes to buy kitchen gadgets, but only likes to use them once. And she knew that I would like it. So, yes, no, I don't like it. I love it. Good evening, Jamie. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Yep, it takes time. It takes time. Who? Where'd you price that one at? That must have been. That might have been a bigger batch one. Now I think they have bigger batch ones, but no, it's about 120. But yeah, if it was 400, somebody's doing some price gouging. Ooh, that sun's fierce. It'll be going down here in a bit, and this time I got the porch light on. But yep. Oh, bad news! I heard. Now I don't pay a lot of attention to Hollywood or nothing. Um, Mr. James Earl Jones passed away today. And the reason why I'm upset is, of course, he was, I love my Star Wars before Disney took over, but he was the voice for Darth Vader, and he passed away today. And it saddens me because I got to meet him a long time ago, many moons ago, right after they came out with what we used to call the first Star Wars, which was the fourth uh, Star Wars. I met him in person, had his autograph. I don't know what happened to it. Got to shake his hand, talk to him. He was so nice and polite. And he was just mesmerized that a young child was that wild about hearing Darth Vader. Yes, he was. He was a good one. He was a good man. I was very pleased with meeting him. Sorry, y'all. It's going to go in and out for a while. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Yes, he was. He was a smooth talker. Yes, he was in Field of Dreams. Many, many good movies. He lived a good, long life, and he's going to be missed. He really is. Of course, I loved him for the voice of Darth Vader. Are you okay? Okay. But yep, 93, that's a good long life, especially dealing with Hollywood. That's a good long life. I'm worried about Tammy. I haven't heard from Tammy in a while. There's a lot of owls I'm worried about. We haven't heard from Butch in a long time now. What is it? Georgia Mountain Rock Hunter. Lord, I can't. No, not. Yeah. I can't ever remember his whole channel name. Yeah, I feel him wiggling. I wasn't looking, I was watching comments. Ha ha, yes, that's a country dog. Oh my gracious, peas and cornbread. Oh, that sounds so good. Good evening, Dreamer Lamb. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. But yeah, I felt him bouncing on my arm. I didn't look in the screen because I was reading comments. But yeah. Oh, and another thing, I'm waiting for a few more owls to get in before we do any deciding. Uh, oh yeah, I'll tell the raccoon story. Y'all, I don't know if y'all saw the raccoon scat video. That's one of the things you need to know what animal scat is. Um, that way you can look at it. Not you don't have to touch it or none, but if you look at it, you can tell what's coming into season because them rascals are going to be in it. Yes, it is, Janie. It's a feral hurricane heading y'all's way. Hoot hoot. Yep, poo poo poop. It's I added a Z to that one. Yeah, possums. I'm sorry. I don't like possums. Never will. I know how evil they are. And no, they're not the cute, cuddly little monsters people think they are. Skunks I can deal with. Coons I can kind of deal with, except this persistent coon. Y'all are going to die laughing. He's shaking his head, yes. He just knows what I've been telling him. He's in bed out cold in Lumberjackville, sawing logs to build that log cabin eventually. Good evening, Red. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Listen, possums are a four-legged buzzard. That's what possums are. And people, so many people think they're cute and cuddly. They will kill things. They are natural killers. Okay, for about a week, me and this raccoon have gone head to head. And I'm gonna try not to get too tickled so I can actually tell the story. There was one night, it hasn't thankfully tried to bother the cats. I won't eat a possum. I'm not that hungry, but I'll eat a coon. I done threatened this coon. I done told it, just wait, you keep it up. Come when it gets cold, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. So now, like I said, Junior's asleep. He's over shaking his head and everything. I'm in the living room. I forget what I was doing. I was doing something. Oh, taking care of trying to do the pokeberries. Okay. I hear this noise out on the porch. And I'm like going, oh my God, what is it? So I tiptoe up to walk softly. I don't tiptoe. Peeped out the window of the door, and here's this great big fat beautiful raccoon over here in my bird food bucket, just eating like crazy. I'm watching it take its hand and scoop the bird food in its mouth. Well, I bust out that door, scared the daylights out of it, and run off, but so did the cat. So I'm not going, well, that should have done it. That should have made it get gone. Good evening, Pamela. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yes, I agree, Mike. Coons and squirrels, and yeah, they're all buddies. So I go back. It's about an hour later. I'm still cleaning pokeberries. I hear this noise again. And I'm step up to the door. This coon is back. It's just shoveling food in its mouth. Then it made the mistake of going head first down into the bucket of bird food. It couldn't see me. I came. I gotta try to keep a straight face. I came out that door making the god awfulest noise, and this coon just sat straight up on its butt, had this like epileptic seizure, just went to shaking. I just shot straight over the banister of the front porch. Now I was already at the ramp to go off the porch and walk around. That coon was running so hard, I never saw where it went to. I literally scared that coon to death almost. And then the cats went that way. The coon, I saw it sail off the porch that way. And I'm screaming and making this horrible noise. And this is like 2 o'clock in the morning. But watching that coon sit up and just go to shaking. Oh my God, I can't tell you how funny that was. Oh my God, it was so funny. I ain't never, that coon just shot and flew off this porch, which is like 5 foot up off the ground. I never saw where it landed. It just kept running. Apparently, I should have seen some smoke or something because I'm like going, oh my God, how fast was that coon running? So I'm just dying laughing. I'm just dying laughing. Well, no, it wasn't Saturday night. It was last week when that happened. Okay. Now, I hadn't seen the coon for like 3 days. 3 days. Mama was coming in for a landing. Oh, I'm telling you, Perry, I do. I really do. That coon, it was nitro powered. No, I haven't done an actual pokeberry tincture video, but I have done a pokeberry video talking about them and all the medicinal benefits of them and everything. I am out of alcohol, so I cannot make any more tincture videos or I would. But yeah, that was just too funny. Now, fast forward to last night. The Beautyberry video will come out tomorrow. It'll be a short, so it'll be tomorrow afternoon. Now Sunday nights, I get all the boxes and everything down way down to the end of the driveway because Mondays is garbage day. Oh, I could tell you the results. I made it. I've been making sweet gum tincture for a while. That is natural Tamiflu, and it works. Uh-oh, I missed somebody. Good evening, Apple 9. Welcome into chat, Hoot Hoot. That's fine, darling. But yeah, I can tell you what the results are. It works. It works very well. And welcome into chat, Heather Hoot Hoot. How are you doing? All right. Fast forward to last night. Adventures of the Coon again. Sorry, y'all. The sun will be behind the trees here in a little bit. We'll just have to dodge it for a bit. Um, Fast forward to last night. I'm sitting. Good evening, Candy Do That. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Now, I'm sitting in the living room on the couch cleaning beauty berries. Oh Lord, we found, oh my gracious, they just grow wild all around here. The beauty berries grow wild all over the place. So I'm sitting there cleaning beauty berries, okay? I hear this noise. I'm like going, what on earth? Totally different noise. Totally different noise. And I'm like going, good evening, Daphne. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Oh yeah, I love sweet gum trees. They're also the #1 tree for Usnea to grow on. Hi, good evening, Daphne. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. No, you're not late. You're not late at all. You arrived right when you were supposed to. Yeah, the airlocks. Yep. Now I do have a video on making. It's a older video on making homemade apple cider vinegar. It's not hard to do, and I make what's called apple scrap apple cider vinegar, which is just as good as regular apple cider vinegar. It's the pills, the core, and so on. You just want to make sure that your apples are washed really good, preferably organic, so they don't have that wax, that food wax on them. And make sure your apples are any bruising, cut that off and discard it, and make sure your apples are not bad. Now, personally, I prefer to make my apple cider vinegar and my apple wine out of either Granny Smith or Gala, however you pronounce it, apples. But I was gifted so many red delicious apples from the food pantry. I wasn't going to let them go to waste. Yep, you can pick them up green off the ground. It ain't gonna hurt them a bit. It was several years back, I think, when I made the apple cider vinegar video. Good evening, just memes. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Well, vinegar happens after the wine is made. So in the first process of making apple cider vinegar, you're actually making wine. And after a couple of weeks, when it's fermented and everything, that's actual wine. It's not going to be a sweet wine, but it's wine. And when you strain it and everything, and take the bubbler top off and everything, and you put the coffee filter on top of that with a good strong rubber band, and you let it sit there for another couple of weeks, your wine turns to vinegar. You can take regular any wine and put it in a jar like that with the coffee filter on top of it and make your own vinegar. I love fire cider. Yep, apple cider vinegar. Yeah. Yes, I've got videos on making fire cider. I've got several. I love making fire cider. All right, getting back to the second part of Raccoon Roundup. Last night, sitting on the porch, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm cleaning beauty berries. And I hear this noise. I'm like, oh, what on earth? Totally different noise. Alright, here's this great big. Now, I done took the boxes of garbage down and everything. I don't take the I've got the garbage cans up on the back of the gorilla cart at the base of the ramp. I don't take those down until like daylight because overnight the animals will get into them. And so I peep out the window and I then walked quietly to the door. Here's this great big fat coon up in the garbage can, just a digging and everything. Bad timing, bad timing. I had this old wooden like kraut pounder, old one. Not antique or nothing. I just don't want to use it as a kraut pounder because it's really porous. So I grab it. I come out that door as fast as I could, and I flung that pounder, and it hit the garbage can beside the garbage can. The coon shot that way. The cats went that way, and I'm just dying laughing. Yes, I have lost many a chicken. I haven't lost any cats to raccoons. I lost chickens to raccoons, but I have lost chickens and cats to possums. It should be just smell it. Make sure that there's no mold in it. If it's sealed up, it should be fine. Nope, I have not used spikenard before. Not yet. Not yet. Alright, I go back in after having to go back in, get the light, search for the like pounder, not the one you sent me, Gigi Deb, it's a different one. I finally find it. It took me forever to find it. So I go back in. Now usually I'm pretty much a cracked shot on throwing. I was just tired. I go back in. About an hour, a little over an hour later, I hear the noise again. And I'm like going, uh-huh, I bet you it's back in. I softly walk to the door. I'm standing there for a while watching this coon. And finally, it nose dives down into the garbage can. Bad mistake. I came out making the god awfulest noise. I flung that pounder and nailed the coon with it. The coon shot up in the air and just took off somewhere back that way. It was a blur. And cats were running all over the place. I'm just dying laughing. I didn't see the coon anymore that night. So it's me and the adventures of the raccoon. That's why I was laughing. The video I done on the scat was the next day I found it after I had scared the raccoon into epileptic shock or something. It is. It's never dull. I'm telling you. Oh, I can set up now. The sun has gone behind the trees. But yeah, and I sure did. I whacked that coon, and then I'm thinking, oh my God, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I really don't want to have to skin out no coon. I didn't think about it, but I sure did. I didn't hit it in the head, I hit it in the stomach. But I did. I came out and threw that thing because I used to throw tomahawks and knives. I'm rusty, but apparently not very rusty. Good evening, October Opal. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Hi. Hey, hoot hoot. Owls Jr., my handsome buddy. But yeah, if they're still around after we have a good hard frost, y'all gonna be watching a video on how to make raccoon roast. 'Cause I'm telling you, raccoon's good. You can roast it in the oven, cook it like you would a pot roast, or you can barbecue them babies. They're good either way. Now, I hope I didn't miss anybody coming in because I didn't mean to. Yes, beauty berries are wonderful. I love beauty berries. Best investment. No, no, that wasn't the pound. It wasn't the pounder that Gigi Deb sent me. It wasn't that one. This one was old. It was. I cracked it a little bit more after hitting the raccoon. I like to never found the little pounder thing. And yeah, but I ain't seen the coon yet. Good evening, Sandra. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yep, coon hatch. Yep. Yep. No, thank God, don't have the humans yet. Then I have to bring out the bigger play toys. Oh, wonderful candy duet. Yes. Um, I was going to do a video this year, but that got all hijacked with whatever everything that was going on in Memphis. Um, wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? Yeah, I'll take animals any day. Animals any day. We got coyotes. We got other big hairy things. Yeah, but I will drop those two-legged ones where they stand if they cause problems. Oh, thank you, Apple Nine. He cleans up well. Yes, he does. But I've been waiting to tell y'all those coon stories. I laugh so hard. I'm like going, why can't I just normally scare them off and they stay away? Oh, no. No. It's drying out nice. I got some right here. Hold on a minute. It's starting to get less dark green. It's getting more brown, but it's drying out nicely. It won't be long, y'all. It won't be long. It'll be 3 videos. It'll be making, of course, later on, I'll be making more videos on the bamboo. Uh, I'll be making the wind chimes, the blowguns, and also flutes. Oh, CO Sister Bounty, welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Bounty says you're looking better and better. You can smile, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Carol in a couple of Mondays. I'm worried about her. I don't know. I haven't heard anything from Tammy. Now, Farrell, I done missed 2 of her phone calls to me. And then during the day, I forget to, call her back. I know I've been wondering where both of those were now. Tammy might be having trouble taking care of her mother-in-law. And Carol, I haven't heard from in a while. I gotta get a hold of her. But yep, I love the bamboo. I was so happy to see that. Now, of course, next year I'll be doing a video on harvesting the bamboo sprouts as they come up and show you how to cook with them, well, how to harvest, cook with them, and also can them back. Um, I'm gonna be making furniture. I'm gonna be making trellises, you name it. But I also don't want to use so much of it that I deplete it. Yep, that's true, Alexander. She's probably, yeah. Yeah, you got the native river cane. Good evening, Pete. Hoot hoot. Welcome in the chat. How's your knee doing? That's okay. I understand. I'm glad you came in. Lawrence, I don't know. I haven't heard nothing from Lawrence. I don't know where Lawrence is gone. I'm worried about Butch. Let's see. Oh God, I can't. Man, I'm trying to remember names. I am so bad with names. The one that started it all, calling you Junior, Arlo Junior. She hasn't been in a long time. Good to hear, Pete. I'm happy to hear that. Japanese lanterns. I don't know. I haven't worked with those. I've grown them. I can't remember the name. Yeah, the jellyfish kisser. Yes, I don't know what's happened to him. Kathy came in. Kathy came in. Now she let me know that she'll come in and out every once in a while. She has cut massively back on YouTubing and interneting, and I understand people get tired of the crap. I understand. And I told her I'm perfectly fine with it. Just come in when you can. So she let me know about that. Um, man, I feel bad. I feel so bad. I can't remember the other lady's name. Man, yep, life outside of YouTube. Yeah, she's dealing with a lot. He's doing good. He's doing good. He has his moments, so. Now, he hasn't been letting me know, but apparently a lot of memory, massive memory wipe. So, he's been watching movies. Can't watch any of the DVDs yet. Uh, I mean, any of the Blu-rays, but he's been watching some movies, and unfortunately, it's all new to him. Yep, I haven't seen Homestead in the Hood in a long time, too. Oh, no. Oh, that's horrible to hear. Okay, and that's your neighbor. Okay. Sorry, give me a minute, y'all. Man, I hope I can read that scribble. Oh, my lamb. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I ever I got her at both of them on the list. Oh no, A. Perry. Well, at least nobody had grabbed them. What'd you do? Walk out of there like a jaybird? Yep, Dream of Lamb, I do know where you're coming from. Okay, Pete, you take care. Pete says, good seeing you. You take care, Pete. That's okay, Amber. I understand that one. I hopefully you get to make it back. All right. I'm gonna go off cam for a minute. Y'all know what time it is. I'll be reading. I can still talk and I'll be reading comments, but I'm still here. But yeah, we're all awaiting the feral hurricane to see what all it does. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping we get some rain. We are so dry here. It's not funny at all. Leaves are starting to change and drop out of the trees because they're dying. I've been wanting to do a fire pit, but I can't do a fire pit because we're in a burn ban, so I can't do any cooking outside. Oh, all right. Another thing. October's coming up. October's coming up. That means the owl family fall seed swap. Yep, I've been hearing about Cage Cove being on fire and everything. Yep, I hope it does. I don't know if it's going to reach out that far. So I've got two dates. They're both Saturdays. Uh, which one would work for most people? Of course, you know it's going to be a live stream, so I've got to figure out how on earth I'm going to do this because I need to be on my laptop to do the wheel of names. Of course, now don't nobody go to give me your name. Wait till I do the official video. I have October 19th. Good evening, Boudreaux. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. I have October 19th and I have October 26th. Yep, I just started breathing treatment. I just started the breathing treatment. Yep. Boudreaux, I know. Well, I have several Canadians. Um, okay, we'll make it the 19th. I got it checked. It'll be the 19th of October. Of course, I'll do a video. I've got to figure out how on earth I'm going to get internet. Because I have to use the laptop to do the wheel of names. And I'll do an official video, so don't give me your name if you're interested in it. Now, for those who are new and do not know anything about the seed swap I'm talking about, this will be the third, if I remember right, the third OWLS family fall seed swap. Hey, Shorty, welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot, how are you doing? But it'll be, if I remember right, the third OWLS family seed swap. I'll go into more detail in the official video. So that's when I'll get everyone that's interested names. Now there is a playlist. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, a seed swap, you can watch those. It's a playlist of all the seed swaps we've had. And that way you can get an idea of how. Fourth? Are you sure? I think it's a third. Yes, you have, Alexander. I know you have. And it's a way for the owls to help one another. Now, the main part of the swap is in America. I'm wanting to match people up in Canada, and if others were interested, I would like to finally see this seed swap happen worldwide. Yep, the 19th. It'll happen on the October 19th. There'll be an official video out for it all. Good evening, Carol K. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How have you been doing? But yeah, man, there's some seedaholics, and we like to bless others. Now, like I said, all the information, all the rules, unfortunately, yes, there has to be rules, unfortunately. All of that will be, all that information will be in not only talked about in the video, but in the description box of that video. Yep, that would be great because I'd like to, you know, if somebody's in, if I have I should have several subscribers in Africa, if they'd like to swap with one another, or people who are in Australia. I know I have some, I know I have subscribers over in Europe. I would love to match them up. But only reason I'm keeping Americans with Americans because y'all edit these postal prices are getting ridiculous. And the ship overseas, even to Canada. There's no excuse in it costing that much to go to Canada. Oh no, Carol K. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll put you on the prayer list now. So bilateral, I'm gonna have to look that up. I haven't heard of that one. I haven't heard. Is that like double pneumonia? All right, I got you added to the prayer list, Carol K. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep, I know how bad that's horrible. I've had double pneumonia many times. That's why I have to keep my sinuses in check. Because if my sinuses ever get aggravated, it will go into bronchitis and then into pneumonia. Yep, I just wanted to make sure. I've never heard it called bilateral pneumonia. I figured it was something else. But my grandmother was notorious for having walking pneumonia. I think she had it like 27 times. So, and it passed on to me to be easy to get pneumonia, but I keep myself in check. Yep. Carol K, you need some elderberry tincture and some oozenia, especially some oozenia. If you don't have the oozenia tincture, you can take it as oozenia tea. But yep, I've had the worst that I was ever sick. It was bronchitis and then double pneumonia. And then I had, which was really aggravating, laryngitis at the same time. Sounded like a bullfrog trying to talk when I could get a word out. But I've had double pneumonia many times, and it is painful. Mullein tea would work too. Oh, and soon, now I can't do a tincture. I can't make any tinctures. I am completely out of alcohol. Um, there's a new plant, thanks to Lyle, because it didn't grow. It doesn't grow. There's a lot of new plants down here that I've got to get used to. Um, there's one. He was showing it to me, and I done research on it because yeah, I'm not called Bloodhound for no reason. Um, this one kind of works like Ooznia, but it's a little bit different. It it especially works on viruses that are antibiotic immune. And of course, the top one it listed is MRSA. So, yes, I want to work more with this one. I don't know, Xander. Yep. Now, as a kid, I had asthma. As a kid, I have asthma. Once in a blue moon, if I'm really sick, I might, or I come across a woman with way too much perfume on, or a man with too much cologne, I might trip asthma spell. But I broke my asthma when I was young in junior high. I got tired of not being able to breathe, and I joined track, and I run that asthma out of me. Maybe you tearing the daylights out of that root beer, and I don't have another one out here for you. If sometimes unions can be good, sometimes unions can be bad. Okay, finally got it done. Sorry, y'all, that was a long one. I get to talking and yeah, I'd get to talking and it would die. Yeah, call me Canada. It's the truth. It really is. Trying to get comfortable. Um. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to run by the owls because I don't just ask for donations. I don't. Um. I a beautiful hand carved box has been donated to me to raffle off to raise bill money so we can get rent and stuff paid. No, everybody, it's going to be one donation per person. Each person, the donation is going to be, you get your name in the raffle. Your name will be in there 10 times. Everybody will. There won't be buying multiple. It's going to be even down the road. Um, but I'm trying to think if wanted to see if anybody, any of the owls would be interested. I'm not sure what the price will be. It'd be $5 or $10. This is a beautiful. He doesn't make them anymore, and it's hand carved. I'll have pictures and everything. I'm gonna post it in the community tab or post section on the channel and see how many people would do like a do a oh, what are they called? I done forgot what it's called. Where you yes or no, if anybody would be answered. Yes, I'll have pictures. I've got a picture of it closed and a picture of it with the top off. It's beautiful, and he doesn't make them anymore because he can't carve. And also, there's a possibility on down the road there'll be some duck decoys also. Oh, got attacked by an ad. But yeah, was wanting to run that by, see if people were interested in a raffle. Because we still have not heard a single word from disability at all. We need to get up there and rattle some cages. And still, I had to send in more paperwork. Still haven't heard anything from food stamps. It's a gorgeous box, y'all. It's amazing. It truly is gorgeous. And of course, you could use it as a jewelry box, whatever, or just to display it. It's I think it has carved hand carved violet flowers on the front of it. I'll do the post tomorrow. It's gorgeous. I just don't know what to charge. $5 for 10 entries or 10 for 10 entries, but I want to make it to where, others can afford to do it. I understand, Cheryl. Believe me, I fully understand. I really do. But like I said, for every like donation, it's going to be donations. Um, it's just going to be one donation per person and 10 entries. No, because we're trying to come up with rent money. We're just trying. I don't want to just mooch. I want to offer up a possibility of somebody getting something that's actually handmade, hand carved here in America that's not being made anymore. Straight talk. I do straight talk down here. And I'm not changing it because absolute, believe it or not, out in the country, and I mean in the country, perfect bars. So y'all be looking for that post. It, it'll probably be tomorrow afternoon, around 2 or 3, something like that. But I don't want to make, the donation amount so high that nobody can afford to do it. So I figure $5, $10 would be good. And it's strictly going for bills. It's not going for us to run the roads or nothing, have no fun or nothing. It's to pay bills. Yes, I mean, tomorrow when I do the post, I'll post the pictures of the beautiful box. It's beautiful. And I'll do a yes, no um, thing, and I'll give people, because we're trying to, like I said, give rent money and bill money up. Yep, that's what's the chirping all out here. They're getting their last snacks of the night. To run wild. Let me tell you, I don't do. If you see me running, physically running, there's something big after me, or you done made me way too mad. I don't run much because, to be honest, I don't like black eyes. Think about it, y'all catch the joke. But we're praying. We're trying. It's getting harder and harder to stay positive, y'all. I tell you, this is ridiculous. It shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard. I mean, it's been over a month just for the food stamps, and they were supposed to be emergency food stamps. And it gets aggravating after a while. It really does. I mean, we're coming up for quite a while. It's been, what, about a year and 8 months, something like that, trying to get his disability. But yeah, the Cardinals are fussing at us because we're out here. They're fussing about the cats. They're fussing at one another. But I haven't heard a Carolina Wren yet, and I'm missing them so much. They're supposed to be down here, but I haven't seen one yet. And man, do we have the bluebirds. Yes, and you don't whistle at night, Heather. You don't go outside and whistle at night. If you hear whoop, whoop, try not to do it too loud. If you hear that late at night, stay your butt in the house. Ooh, that's a hard choice there, Apple 9. Fried squirrel in gravy or or squirrel stew. That's the two best ones. Now, if you get them good and clean and soak them in the salt water to pull that blood out, you can bake them in the oven like a roast. Okay, Dream of Lamb, you take care and have a blessed evening and a better week ahead. We'll see you next Monday night. But yeah, Heather, also another one. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, and yes, I know they exist. It's the big hairy man. Um, the coyotes will start, and they will let out like a kind of like a whole lot louder than a coyote mixed kind of like with a wolf howl. And everything just either goes completely silent or the dogs around here, the old country dogs, go wild. Now, I'll tell you, last week, something in the field way back here in the back, sometime I don't know what day it was last week. It was late at night. Something cut out a loud, long howl. Not quite wolf, not anywhere close to coyote, but it was a good distance off. Let me tell you, these cats came running on this porch. Ah, Tammy's in. Hoot, hoot. Welcome in the chat, Tammy. How you doing, sister? Good evening, fishing for fun. Hoot, hoot. Welcome in. Oh, I know you are, Tammy. I know you're frustrated. Oh, and another one, Heather, late at night, if you hear a scream that sounds like an old woman screaming at the top of her lungs while being strangled, that's a panther, or as more mountain folk call them, painters. They're around here too. We have an occasional black bear. We have wild hogs. I'm hoping to see a black bear because I'd like to have some bear meat. That's good eating. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Yes, I have Apple 9. Yes, I have, and they do exist. Between them and the hairy man, hold on, let me turn the camera a little bit. Adjust it so hold on, adjust it so the light's not too bad. Um, Between the hairy man, the wild man, the feral people. That's how a lot of your hikers and stuff disappear on the Appalachian Trail. Now, of course, there's a lot of bad people on that trail too. Yep, get your tail in the house if you hear something call your name in the middle of the night. No. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Got to remember, one, there's a lot of destruction happening. There's a lot of destruction happening and encroachment. And plus, I don't put it past the government letting a lot of stuff loose. That's just like Ark Wildman was posting on his channel about mountain lion or panther attacks over there in Arkansas. Yep, don't whistle at night. Yep, you can bear meat. Yep, yep. Boogers, spooks, haints, HAINTS. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Thanks, Xander. I was just fixing to tell her. Yeah, I don't put nothing past anything. And you don't go in the woods unless you take your friend with you. Yeah, Tammy, yep, call them Hanks. There's a lot, like I said, boogers, spooks, haints. Oh, there's three other names and I cannot remember them because I don't hear them a whole lot. Every region has different names for them. Skinwalkers, yeah, them or dog men, the dog men. But yeah, sometimes when these things get to howling around here, dogs around here, just everything goes silent. You could hear a pin drop for miles, y'all. Booger could be spirits, could be the hairy man, could be the feral people, anything that's, not normal. Well, what is normal? Or things are not of this plane. Good evening. Welcome into chat. I'm trying to see Razbot 2. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yep, I understand, Bounty. I don't blame you. Politicians, too. Yep. Yes, I have, A. Perry. What I've also heard is, what was that? The Venezuelan gangs are raising havoc in Colorado. A Skype? No, no. Skype going or snipe. I don't know. I haven't heard Skype. I'll have to look that one up. But the going snipe hunting that's totally different. Oh crap! That's not good. Haitians are mean, y'all. But so is those Venezuelan gangs too. No, not many owls. Once in a while, but the ones that I hear here are the beautiful great horned owls. I haven't heard any barred owls here. Yeah, that's the Venezuelan gangs taking over the apartments in Colorado. I didn't hear they was doing it in Texas. It's doing better, but I've got Tylenol in me. It's I trying to let it rest. I can't let it. I can't just sit still, not use my hand for anything. It gets aggravated when I'm. It got aggravated when I done the pokeberries, and it didn't get too bad um on the beauty berries. I cleaned 9.5 cups of just the beauty berries. I've got to get 2.5 cups more because it takes 6 cups of beauty berries per batch of jelly. And beauty berries are small, really small. So I've got to gather 2.5 cups more so I can make a batch of beauty berries, 2 batches. Hold on a minute. Nope, I haven't got, I haven't been able to. I'm a trying. Now, I haven't been, now, Lyle was telling me, and there's a place somewhere. I don't know, I just point because I kind of know which direction I'm going, but when we do get a vehicle, GPS is going to be my friend for a while, y'all. But there's a holler, a holler that Lyle was telling me about, and he's going to take us to, and I'm going to video it. He said that there's just owls all throughout there, and he can hoot and get them riled up, and possibly I'll get to video those. You could if you wanted to, but I don't. The jewelweed by itself works wonders, but if you want to mix it, yeah, you can mix it. The fixing up, I took a break for a while because we went harvesting Saturday, and I had to focus on getting those pokeberries off the little things. I can't even think now. Lord, I'm so tired. Um, I had to get those pokeberries done. Should tell you how much I harvested on pokeberries. It was enough to make 2 half gallons of tincture, and each of the half gallons was halfway full. I just mushed the berries down some. I don't completely mush them all, but I mushed about a quarter of them down. Um, because alcohol will pull the juice and everything out of them. And I've got 9.5 cups of cleaned beauty berries. I got to get 2.5 cups more. I can't make jelly yet because I'm almost completely out of sugar. Can't do the tincture videos I wanted to make because I'm out of alcohol. Yep, I'm going to be. I've got to do after live stream. I've got to do a gift blessing video. All purpose. You see, I don't do a whole lot of mixing of salves because I sell them. Most people's never use the herbal salves. When you run into somebody who has an allergic reaction, then you've got to stop and figure out which one they're allergic to. That's why I don't do a whole lot of mixing of tinctures or salves. I try to keep them specifically just one kind of plant. Now, the herbal teas I do mix. Uh oh, what did I miss? Oh, that's wonderful to hear, Janie. And believe me, I'm going to tell you, when you have 6 cups of beauty berries, you've done some work. Good evening, Sarah. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Okay, October Opal, darling. You enjoy your dinner. Have a wonderful evening, a better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Yeah, 6 cups. That's what it takes to make a decent size beauty berry jelly batch. But yeah, there's a possibility of something behind the house, but I've got to go out there. I might do it tomorrow. Get Junior to watch a movie. I know he won't. He's promised me he won't move out of the chair. I need to go walking behind the house because I happened to peep back there in the woods earlier yesterday. And yep, I might have found something really important back there. Good evening, Angel. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing, darling? Oh, thank you, October Opal. Thank you, darling. Oh, that's wonderful fishing for fun. Man, you should have seen the place we went to. Wild beauty berries just all over the place. Now, my legs got a little ate up because I had to fight the sawbriars, but I won the battle with the sawbriars. I've never seen beauty berries grow like that. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Welcome back, Cheryl. Oh, that's luck. They're fishing for fun. That's good. There you go. But yeah, when I get time, y'all, you know, Tammy, we stash seeds all over the place. Yes, and I don't have any. They're supposed to, the spice bush is supposed to be native here. I haven't found one yet, but man, I love them. They smell so good. I've been wanting a bunch of those. But yeah, getting back to the beauty berries, I ain't up there at the old house. If you saw a beauty berry, sorry y'all, if you saw a beauty berry, it's because somebody planted it in their yard. It was beautiful. Now we couldn't get to the other patch that he knew of beauty berries because the road was rutted out real bad, washed out too. But I mean, wild blueberries. Lord, don't get me started. Wild beauty berries all over the place. Yep, that's another thing I'm wanting to do. Render some tallow. I need to render lard. There's a lot of stuff I need to do. Yeah, there should be. You might have to go back out into the woods, Sarah, to find them. Okay, Bounty. But yeah, beauty that and the spice bush go wild too. Here, all throughout this area, it's supposed to be. I haven't seen any spice bush yet, and I'm hoping to bring y'all along for gathering of hickory nuts and praying we get to go get a whole bunch of the big acorns. I don't know, Christy. You're going to have to research that one. I don't want to say yes or no because I honestly don't know. Yep, the deer will tear some beauty berries up. But yeah, the spice bush is a native to this area, so it's supposed to be all around, but there's been so much destruction. But yeah, I never seen so many beautyberry bushes, and some of them I just couldn't get to. It was amazing. It truly was amazing. It just takes so many beauty berries to make any jelly. But you know what? It is so worth it. It is so worth it. No, no, because too many people are allergic to the trumpet vine. That's the only problem. That's why I haven't researched them or done anything with it because it's also known as cow it. Um, because it can cause a rash even on cows. And too many people I know of are highly allergic to it, and that's why I haven't even thought about using it. Oh no, Bounty. That's not good being out of yellow jackets. But yep, I've got to get a bunch of alcohol. Hey, Bart, because I know I've got one, two, three, four, at least seven more tinctures, at least seven that I want to do. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'll be right back. No, and it's not smoke break. Hold on. I knew I forgot to cut it on. Oh, there we go. I forgot to cut the mosquito machine on. I was wondering why I was being attacked by a mosquito. Oh, okay, back. Trying to keep y'all from being um too brighted out. Yes, persimmon pudding is wonderful. What I'm going to be doing, because the persimmon trees, as long as the possums and the raccoons and the deer stay out of them, I'll be bringing y'all along. I want to make persimmon butter, and I also want to make dehydrated persimmons. Oh, wow, that would be a beautiful sight. And just the aroma coming from all those. That had to been awesome. Yeah, persimmon butter. It's just like apple. You cook them the same way you do apple butter. You just have to make sure you get the seeds and the tops of the persimmons off. Okay, Bounty, go right ahead. That's fine. Good evening, Crafty Virgo. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. I have not been around autumn olives, so to be honest, I could not say. Make me hungrier, people. But I have not been around them. I've heard a lot about them, but I have not had it personally. Dark Alexander will survive. He'll survive. Oh my God, I would love to find a bee tree. Oh, let me tell you, I would so love that. You know what I'd be doing? I'd be sneaking up on that bee tree, especially if it's a hollow one, and take a drill. If you're sneaky enough, take a drill, and if you've got like a maple sap tap, you can tap into that tree, and that honey will ooze right on down into a jar. My daddy's done that before. He was telling me. He's also used a milk jug to do that. Man, I tell you, the air conditioner, because during the day I'll have the air conditioner on, but at night I switch it to fan because we don't have that horrid concrete jungle effect here. Let me tell you, the last 2 days that air conditioner has been completely cut off. No fan, no air conditioner. We got down to, what was it, 51 last night. I was actually cold, y'all. Speak for yourself. I don't doubt it, Xander. Oh wow, you live 5 minutes from Gibbs Garden. I came close to thinking because Junior was really cold. Just put him up under the blankets in bed, and I came close to cutting on some heat last night. It was cold, y'all. Almost soup season. You better believe it. And I gotta do not this month, but next month. I'm part of a chili cooking collaboration, so we're gonna be making homemade chili. Oh, that's wonderful to hear, Crafty Virgo. They work wonders as long as nobody abuses them. They work wonders. Oh, look, red now. Look, we're not used to this cold. It gets chillier in the country than it does in the city. I don't know how to explain it. Well, we've been up in the hundreds for so long, and now all of a sudden we're only in the low 70s during the day and 51 at night. Yeah. Good evening, Karen. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? He froze. Kurt Sprouse. Yep. Somebody needs to give Mother Nature some dark chocolate. Ooh, pawpaws. Yes, yes. Go on, mosquito. Yes, pawpaws are native down here as well. Yes, it's interesting. It really is. It took us a while to get used to it because we'll be in the hundreds during the day and come about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sometimes three. You just start feeling that temperature drop. And it's weird because, living in the city, it's hot during the day, it's hot at night. Yep, up there at the house, I never did get to go back to dig them to bring them down here. Yeah, pawpaws are native. Pawpaws, well, we also had a lot of destruction down around here. Um, but yeah, most of the time down here, you will find pawpaws around a water source, like a creek, a stream, a small river. Nothing big that's going to, flood real bad. But yeah, they grow all through here. And they are, sorry, y'all. I didn't get much sleep last night. They, coons and beauty berries. um, they're, oh crap, I just had this. I was going to say, understory. Pawpaws are understory trees. They do not do well in the sunlight at all, especially if they're young pawpaws. They have to be in the shade, especially if you're growing them in pots, under the shade for the first 2 to 3 years. Then you gradually, they can take some sunlight and stuff, but they do so much better dappled sun or really early morning sun. And when it gets so ungodly hot here, when they're in the shade, when if they get in the shade before it's so hot, they'll do fine. Yep, I respect the poke. I know it works. And that's why anytime I do a poke root or poke berry, get that from there. Get, you know better. Um, Anytime I do a poke root or poke berry video, I make sure people understand you have to respect the plant. Well, now they might not have been. Now, let me tell you, they might not have been. There might not be a mama one around there. You have to watch possums. Possums, and then coons are notorious for eating the pawpaws. That and squirrels. Let's not forget tree rats. One thing, if you know the pawpaws are ripe, and I know a lot of people, ew, ew, look for possum scat. Especially if you go to harvest where you know pawpaws are at, but then they're gone. Look for scat around the trees. The seeds have been digested and you should be able to plant them. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I know you was, Gigi. I know you was, Gigi Dev. Oh, let me tell you. The reason why you won't find pawpaw fruit, and it's Paw, fruit in a store or a farmer's market or anything like that, is the fruit does not have a very long shelf life, not whatsoever. Now, I know people who's made pawpaw pie, pawpaw jam, pawpaw butter to extend it. It's it's amazing. It's kind of like a deep, rich banana pudding in a way, but not banana, like a banana custard. They're amazing. Where is that? Is it Ohio, where the pawpaws are well known for? Ohio, Iowa, something, somewhere up there. Oh, you lucky rat, Sandra. Yep. Oh my God, 5 pounds of pawpaws. It all depends on the weather. That's the bad part. You have to check them like weekly around, when was it? I think it's that's part of August, September. Deer, all of them. All them wildlife are crazy about pawpaws. Elderberry season here is over with. Elderberries are done for this year down south. Oh my God, I'd love to have a bunch of pawpaw seeds. But the thing about pawpaw seeds, here's the problem. If you're going to plant them, you have to plant them when they are still fresh. You don't want to let them sit around, dry out, or anything. It kills them. Pawpaws have to be, that's why a lot of them grow well after they've gone through an animal's digestive system because they're still technically fresh. Oh my God, bananas? Yep, I had a lot of bananas, banana plants. I didn't get to get any of them. We had to leave behind all our elderberry plants. Yeah. Ooh, I would love to have some of that wild ginger. But yeah, that's true. Pawpaw is mostly seed. But oh, Oh my gracious. Daddy, a long time ago. Now, I wouldn't go there now because it's in one of the city parks in Memphis. He protected that little pawpaw grove down in there. Yeah, yeah, it's too late for elderberries right now. But I've got to try to find some and start getting a bunch rooted. I know next year I'm probably gonna be having a whole lot of blueberry bushes gave to me. Sorry about the ads. That's how we're keeping floating. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? No, that's a cat eating cat food. It was a howl way off. Did you not hear it? Then you didn't hear it. Yeah, be careful about digging the sand. Oh no, I'm good. That was way off. That was way off. I barely heard it. My ears are just sensitive to listening for, hey, there's something out there. And now with the seasons changing, it's getting dark a whole lot sooner. It's not going to be long. We'll probably have to be doing live stream in the house. Be up on the big old fat comfy couch. You're getting restless. You okay? You need to go in, or are you okay? You okay, baby? Are you okay? All right, we'll be cutting it in a little bit. Just hold on. He's getting uncomfortable. Yeah, yep. And plus, each big volcano and massive earthquake where the sun sets and rises are changing big time too. Oh, kudzu. Well, you can pick those flowers. You can pick those flowers, and make kudzu jelly. And also, that's another tincture I was wanting to teach y'all about. Kudzu is extremely medicinal and edible. Oh, that's wonderful, Christy. But yeah, we had to leave behind what about 100 elderberry bushes, elderberry trees. Yeah, we lost about 100 of them. Okay, Apple Nine, you take care, darling. You have a blessed evening, a better week ahead, and we will see you next Monday night. we lost quite a bit. Apparently we got most of the mints. I've lost some of the mints. They croaked on me. Cause I'm a fighting, trying to keep them watered and everything. My big, beautiful mother of time plant, that great big one in the 50-gallon grow bag, yeah, she wasn't happy. She kind of croaked on me. There's a little bit of her, barely, that's still alive. She was not happy about the move, not whatsoever. No matter what I tried to do, she wasn't having it. And I got a few things, but I'm gonna have to pretty much start back from scratch. Well, you can start elderberry plants in a bucket of water, Xander. Worst case scenario, get a fish tank air pump if you wanted to, and put down in that bucket to aerate the water. Well, me saying us lost, we had to leave them behind. We had no choice. I mean, all my Solomon seal, my St. John's wort, my oreganos, all my comfrey, yeah. Yes, come hell or high water, that garlic was coming with me. Yes, I've got all the garlic, which we'll have to be building a raised bed here soon for the garlic. I've got to build another raised bed here soon. I don't have the weed barrier, but I've got to build a greens bed because I'm having some greens. I got to build a collards bed. Yep, cabbage. I didn't get the frame of the hoop house, but I did get the greenhouse plastic off the top. But I had to leave the hootie hoop house. But yep, eventually I'll get another hootie hoop house um, built. It's just everything's just going to take a while. Yes, the lemon tree, she is still alive. She is still alive. I got the lemon tree, and I am so thankful this winter, she'll get to come into the house and be warm. So hopefully she won't get all mad and scared and drop all her leaves. But yeah, I got the lemon tree. Oh, it's okay, Angel. It's life. Life sucks sometimes, but I'm just gonna have to rebuild. That's all. But yeah, I forgot my cardamom plants, but they got rescued by Roz, and she's supposed to come visit and bring me a bunch of plants she rescued for me and other things. Um, what was I going? I got all my curry trees that are alive. I got those. Oh, the tiger lilies? No, I didn't get to get them. Okay, Janie, you stay safe. Keep an eye on that feral hurricane heading your way. You stay safe and sound. It's not so much of that. I didn't. I packed everything in about a week's time, and I was the only one packing. So, but yeah, my curry trees will be coming in the house for winter. The lemon tree will be coming in the house for winter. And I'm gonna tell you about weird things happening in pots. Um, you take care, Janie. You stay safe, darling. Keep an eye on that hurricane heading your way. 'Cause, it's a feral hurricane. You got to be careful. You know it's gonna pack a wallop. But what's funny about the lemon tree, I did not plant no Tulsi around that lemon tree. I've got two Tulsi plants, holy basil, coming up in the lemon tree pot. Don't know where they came from. I don't know where that cat was going. Alright, y'all, Junior's starting to kind of hurt. He needs to get in his chair inside. So I'm going to go on and call it so I can get him inside, get him some food served up, and take care of the old man. So, thank y'all so much. I have enjoyed myself. I will post the information and the pictures and everything about the box to be raffled off. Um, and I'll do the prayer list tonight. I'll get it posted later on. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Y'all take care. Y'all stay safe and sound. Anybody south of me and up above me, y'all keep an eye on this hurricane coming because it's going to dump a lot of rain. We need some rain, but we need a slow, gentle rain for about a week or so. But we're going to get flash flooding. Main thing is everybody stay safe and sound. I look forward to spending time with y'all again next Monday night, and may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot. I'll see y'all Monday night. Y'all take care and have a blessed week. Yes, it does. It does. It really does.